Alright, so I'm not going to explain every problem, but I'm going to explain some of them. Just like one or two of each section. So this first section is asking for the... Let me check if I'm recording. Yeah, I am. This first section is asking to label intervals. That's easy. We have an F note here. We have an E flat here. If we count up from F to E flat, that'd be 1, 2, 3, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E flat. That would be 7. So we have the size, that's 7. And E flat is not in the F major scale. It is 1/2 step below E, so it would be a minor 7th. Let's go to diminished 5. Actually, no, let's do augmented fourth. We have A flat to D, A flat, B, C, D. That's 4. The size is 4. D is not in the A flat major scale. D would be flat in the A flat major scale. Yeah, and since it's a fourth, instead of going down to minor, we would go down. No, instead of it's above D flat, which would be in the A major scale, A flat major scale. So it's augmented fourth. Next here it's just like fill in the blanks. 3 sharps A major, 5 flats D flat major, 2 flats G minor. Remember the minor key is like a third below what a major key would be. So if we had A major, the minor key would be F minor. A, G, F. That's 3 below. In G minor, G, A, B, that would be B flat major. Alright, interval below the note. Let's do the first one. So we need a diminished fifth below the note. Diminished fifth below A. Now we got A here. So how to do... So there's 2 methods to do this. There's... Mr. Massey uses a different one than what I use, but what I use is we invert the interval. So 5 becomes 4 and diminished becomes augmented. And that should be known already. And then we make that inverted interval above this A note. So an augmented 4 above A would be A, B, C, D. In D sharp, an augmented fourth above A would be D sharp, and then we lower that an octave to get D sharp here. Let me draw it. B, C, D. Yeah, here we have D sharp above, and then we lower it an octave to where it should be. I'm gonna do one more, minor 7th below G sharp. So minor inverts to major, and 7 inverts to 2. Major 2nd above G sharp would be A, that's a size, and A sharp is in a G sharp major scale, so it'd be A sharp. When we lower that an octave, we get A sharp here. Here, this is a little bit harder. Given a triad or 7th chord quality in one member of the chord, notate the rest of the chord. So we basically just do... Well, we get... I'm just going to walk through some of these because it's a little harder. So it'd be better to walk through more. You have a 3rd here, and this is a 7th chord as indicated by this 7. If there's like no 7 anywhere, it's a triad, not a 7th chord. We have the 3rd here, so this would be the root below, this would be the 5th, this would be the 7th. So a major minor 7th is a major triad, so this right here would be a major triad, and then the 7th, the interval between the 5th and the 2nd, would be a minor 2nd. So, to build that, what I like to do is just write all the notes out. We are given A. So FAC would be a major triad. Right here. Just by itself it's a major triad. Because F to A is a major third and A to C is a minor third. And then C to E is a minor second because E is not in the C major. My bad, E flat. C to E would be a major second, so we lower the E by 1 half step to be E flat. That's how we get an answer for this. For triad, we're provided the fifth, which is a G sharp. Then we have E and C sharp. Well, don't know if this is a sharp yet, so let's just put C. It's a minor triad. So that means this third must be major to make it a minor triad. E to G sharp is a major third. So C to E is also a major third. So we raise the C by 1 to make it a minor third. E is 1 half step below E sharp, which would be the note in the C sharp major scale. C sharp E G. Gonna do one more. This is a hard one. I didn't get this originally. Had to go over it with the group. So we are provided a seventh of this diminished seventh chord. A diminished seventh chord is a diminished triad and a diminished seventh. Above a fifth, a diminished third. So we have A provided. Can you see that? I'm gonna move it a bit closer. I'm gonna put it up here. We have A provided. So before that A we must have F, D, and B. So in class and review they used a tactic that I have no idea how to use, so we're just gonna brute force this here. A is provided, A cannot be changed, so F to A must be a diminished third. So this A must be 2 half steps below what would be in the scale of what we have here. If we have S sharp, F sharp includes A sharp, but that'd only be 1 half step. Right. Yeah. If we have an F sharp here, like in an answer, we have F sharp and an F sharp major. Wait a minute. Is there an F sharp major? Is there an F sharp major? I'm sorry, this is something I have to look up. I forgot to circle fifths for a moment. Yeah, F sharp major is a actual scale, so good go on musictheory.com and just like verify F sharp to A. I don't think F sharp to A is a diminished third, but I'm gonna check. It is a minor third. So, we can't... Wait. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Yeah. I think I got what a diminished seventh is wrong. It may be a diminished triad in a minor third. Alright, so diminished seventh. So F sharp is out of the picture, and apparently this answer we got is wrong, because F sharp to A is a minor third. It has to be diminished, which means it'd be F double sharp to A. Now, what would be a diminished third between D and F double sharp? Well, is that F double sharp has to be 2 notes below. B and D double sharp. You see, I don't get this. Like, F sharp to A is not a diminished third. So I don't know how possibly this answer works. So we're just gonna ignore this question and move on to the next things. Alright. Make sure you can see that well. My phone stand doesn't get high enough to get a good picture of this. Alright, this one. Now, I have no idea how to figure this out. All of the types are triads except number 2 because of this 4-2 interval, which is an inversion for the 7th non-interval, my bad. It's triad, 7th, rest triad. Now, if we have nothing here, this area is for intervals. If we have nothing here, then a root is what note is provided. So we have an E here, that's root. Here we have another E here. Here we have a B here. Ignore this sharp right now, it doesn't matter here. Now, for this, if it's 4-2, that means this top note is a 7th, which means to find a root, we have to go all the way down. And a third below, and another third below, which is E. If it's just a 6, then the root is 1 below. So we have C, and a third below, A. 6-4, it's 2 below. B, G, E. E, G, B. Another 6, except this is sharp, so we're going to make the other one sharp. So we just go 1 down, and we get an F sharp. There's just B, 1 down is E, 1 down is D. Yeah, that's basically it. That's just going to have to be something memorized. Yeah, the picture of this, if it's cut off, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to review that. Alright, this next thing. Now, what I'm going to do here... Now, the Roman numeral part is pretty easy. All you have to do is rearrange this so they all stack on top of each other. It's like, for example, if I put... So if this is a B, so we have a G and a B here, if you can see that. Can you see that? See that now? Yeah, better. So we have a G and a B. If we just put a G here and a B flat here, that all stack on top of each other. So we begin with a C, and above that C is 5. And whether the Roman numeral is major or minor is based on the type of the triad. So we have C, E, G, C to E, major third, E to G, minor third, major triad. Now for inversions, now I'm just memorizing these. If it looks like this, where there's like 2 in a row, then this one goes off, and then this one is back down on the line like that, it's a 4-3. This one, it's in root position. We have B minor, it starts on a G. B to G is a 6, and a triad in this is major. This is a 6-4. These two on top like this, and then this one here. You have 6-5 here, where it's these two on top like that, and then those two in the bottom in a row. And so on. This. Now, I had trouble reverse engineering this. Basically, what you want to do is like take all these notes. It's like we have a F there, F sharp, mind myself, because of a key signature. We have an F sharp, a D, an A, and another D. FDA, Federal Food and Drug Administration. Just kidding. The D is doubled, and usually in this the roots are doubled, and we just take the other double note out, so we have D, F, A. First note is D because the D was doubled, and that's usually for roots. D is a fifth above G, thus a 5. It's a major triad, thus a capital Roman numeral. And the interval. We have FDA. The third, the root is in the third. This is the root, first, third, fifth. This D is the root, it's in the third. That's a 6th interval. And we do that basically every other one. Just, you're gonna have to memorize intervals. I can't. Next up, 4-part chord writing. We've been doing this for like the past month. It's basically like pointing out mistakes. Like here we have an A and here we have an F. I don't know what that is. I just copied this. Here it says a 5, that's error 5 parallel 8th. Yeah, I have no idea about this. I'm just gonna ask someone. So I have no idea about age. Now here, it's the same thing as the last one on the last page. You take notes, you get a Roman numeral and interval, same thing like that, except you're determining whether it's open or closed. Now I don't know how to do that, so it's just memorize. O-O-C-C, O-C-C, C-C. In J, oh, we've been doing this. You should get this by now. It's a similar thing to chapter 6. It's pretty similar. Now, for oral skills, these 2 melodic dictations are bonus. And the last 2 on oral recognition are bonus. The last 2 on this one are bonus. Last one on this is bonus, and the last one is this and bonus. Go to musictheory.net, search up the exercise for this, and listen, practice your ears, train your ears for this. If you're just starting this now, you're not going to get it. But anyways, that's it. So, cool.